But yeah, so I was driving up to Vegas, and I was like, because there's a 2-lane highway up there, and I'm used to the 2-lane highway on the way to Arizona.
Right.
And on the 2-lane, I don't know why I'm going so slow. The 2-lane.
It's because you're thinking. You can't do more.
Can't do both.
You can't do both.
So the 2-lane highway on the way to Arizona, they're mostly truckers, but people understand how a 2-lane highway works. How there's, the left lane is the passing lane, and the right lane is the regular lane. You go in that, and if you need to pass someone, you go in the left lane.
Right.
Well, on the way to Vegas, I forget what highway it is. No, I think it's just the 15 all the way up.
Yeah. I know which freeway you're talking, or like what area you're talking
about. And it's freaking nobody knows how to drive. Like,
no.
Everybody's in both lanes, so you can't pass anybody because there's slow people in the left lane and in the right lane.
Mm-hmm.
And then people will like drive in the right lane or in the left lane, even though there's nobody in the right lane. So I'm passing people on the right, and you're not supposed to pass on the right.
I feel like a lot of it is because people I feel don't necessarily travel long distance as much anymore as they used to back in the day.
Or they're flying. Oh, sorry. Well, okay.
It's okay.
Or they're flying more.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like airline prices have dropped significantly lately. So like honestly, I can go from here to San Francisco like $60.
Yeah.
Like that's nothing.
So people are flying more and driving less.
Exactly. And plus with the whole having a navigation on your phone thing, people just immediately think, oh, I can just trust my navigator and just follow it. And rather than thinking of like the rules of the road, they think of where am I making a left or a right.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're not even looking ahead of time at things. They're just, because I've encountered this with some people, and they'll just pull up GPS on their phone, and I've done that too. Pull up GPS on your phone, and then you just let it take you instead of like looking at the overview, like, oh, these are the major streets or major freeways that I'm going to be taking. Yeah. So I have an image in my mind of where I'll be traveling instead of just traveling blind and trusting your navigation.
No, I'm the same way. Like I tend to try not to use my navigator just because I like to know that I know where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a very good sense of direction. Like once I've been to a place once, usually I can get back, and I kind of take that. I take that as a good trait that I have. But yeah, I just see like even people that lived in like their entire lives.
Mm-hmm.
Like my friend, she's lived there for a couple years already, and she's like, yeah, I still don't know how to get to your house. I'm like, you've been to my house thousands of times.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I sometimes get lost. I'm like, what? But I mean, that's another thing. It's just some people are good at it, some people aren't.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense. And at least they don't have to stop, pull out a map, and
it's better.
So if I'm right here,
it's better than that. I remember as a kid when we had to take my friends home. I was probably, like 7 or 10 years old,
right?
And we had to get out the Thomas Guide and look up like, oh, you're on this street. That's how I get there. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
And another thing is that I don't think people really know how to read a map.
I know.
Like I don't think they can visualize it from a bird's eye view and think like, okay, like, oh yeah, like I can visualize, like if they've been to a place before at least, they like visualize and like they see where they are on the map in comparison to like where they're going.
Exactly.
They're like, okay, like I can picture where I'm going. I can picture where I go. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of people don't have the ability to do that these days, simply just because of the whole Siri do everything for me and make me not think for a second.
Yeah.